Welcome back, Cardboard Warriors. Hope everybody's having an awesome time out there. Hope you had a good holiday. We're going to break into another Brothers War draft box. These have been kind of weak in this set because you don't get any chance of the Transformers, no chance of the numbered cards, no chance of the Shattered Glass cards. So they've been pretty weak boxes, but we're going to open another one, see what we get, because I still love the draft boxes because drafting is such a good format. And I really don't want to see that go away because they're just being weak on these draft boxes. They could have easily added the list to the draft boxes, and they could have easily added the spicier cards to the draft boxes instead of making a whole new product with these set boxes with the smaller packs and stuff. I don't know. Here's your artwork that comes in here, and then your archetypes, which is always nice to read about in the new sets. It was damaged. It's bent pretty bad there. All right, so anyways, break in here. Hopefully we get some good mythics, because there's not a lot of value in the set in the standard cards, which is not a bad thing for the players, because these cards, the cards you're going to chase to actually play with in here, Japanese packs, a little taller, a little looser, got the pull tabs on. The cards you actually want to chase to actually play with in here are going to be pretty cheap in this set. Power Stone, foil common, as we'll keep track of our foils, Bone Saw, and Kayla's Reconstruction. And there are uncommons and commons. All right. So they did add another rare slot in here with the retro slot, so there is a chance of getting more rares in this set, which is a good thing. Got pretty land. We'll get pretty land up here, I guess, somewhere. Elsewhere Plus, and then a Rootwire Amalgam for our first mythic. Nice. All right. So by adding that extra slot, I think they should have just kind of done the set box thing, but with the draft boxes, just by taking out one of the commons and putting in some kind of ancillary slot where you can get an extra mythic or an extra rare, or extra uncommons, you know. And then be able to get some of the spicier chase cards in the draft boxes. That would, I just think, from a business perspective, that would have been a better idea for them. Gixium Puppeteer. So it just seems to me that would have been a better way to go, because then you keep that draft format alive still. You're selling the draft boxes still, instead of making another product that's going to make one of your products irrelevant, which seems stupid to me. Black Blade Reforged and a Fauna Shaman. I don't understand why a company would want to purposely make one of their products obsolete, you know, when they don't have to. It just seems weird. Cloud Key, Blast Zone. So, let me know what you guys think, but to me, from a business perspective, I would never want one of my products to be obsolete. There's a Silex for a foil mythic there. And a self-assembler. And a, hey, misreclaimed by Gix for the second mythic in the pack. So 2 mythics in the 1 pack. So, I mean, these draft boxes obviously are a lot better than the last few sets as far as what you can get. I think it's silly that they're not putting the list spot and all that in the draft packs. Friction Revoker, Stone Brain. Instead, they're trying to make these irrelevant. I just don't understand it. I also don't understand a company telling you not to buy all their products. You would think a company would want their fans to buy every single thing they make and be excited about it. Fateful Handoff, by them telling us you should be more selective with the products you buy from us. That's just silly. A true fan will want everything, and you want true fans as a business. Advertising. Nobody wants advertising. Ugh. Springleaf Drum. Sky Strike Officer. So, yeah, it doesn't make sense to me. But, I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think this is just crazy on the posturing they're doing with all this stuff? Or do you understand it? Is there something the rest of us aren't seeing? Millstone. Fade from History. Let me know in the comments below. I mean, are you guys businessmen? Do you think this is good business strategy, or let me know. Golem, foil common, Ivory Tower, good one. Brothers End. Here we go. All right, so we're a third of the way through the box. I'm trying to rip through this kind of fast. Oh, uncommon foil. Phyrexian Dragon Engine, which is the other half of the Mishra, I guess. And there we go. Oh, one pack. Just one pack at a time. We're not fast enough to open 2 packs at a time. Power Stone, Pretty Land, Painful Quandary. Yeah, it doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I don't know, my opinion really matters. Bonesaw, Deathbloom Ritualist. I've only been in business management for the past, almost 30 years, so I don't know why my opinion would matter or anything. We'll see what happens. Construct, Precursor Golem, and Drafna, founder of Latinam. So, the game's kind of crazy right now, must admit. Power Stone, Hero of the Dunes, Sigil of Valor, Clay Champion for another mythic. And we're going to knock over this pile of commons, so we're going to put that off to the side here. At least that way if I knock it over, you won't see it. Soldier, Plains, Thorn of Amethyst, Goina. There. I think the set overall, great set. A lot of good cards in it. I love the artifact thing, Geeks' Command. My favorite blocks have always been the real artifact heavy ones. When I first started, my favorite set was Antiquities because of all the artifacts. Fracture, Lantern, Autonomous Assembler. So it's cool to see a set like this that's really artifact heavy, because the last seems like they've really just kind of ignored artifacts for the most part for a while now. Staff of Domination for a mythic, and Mishra's Foundry for a good rare. I love those old school manlands. Still the best manlands. Yeah. Alright. Kigo. Hey, pretty brushland. There we go. Defense Grid and a Tyrant of Kara Ridges. So we got 3 rares in that pack. So that's good. So I definitely like this draft box setup. It's similar to the what they did on Modern Horizons 2 with the draft boxes. Harbin. So I just think they should really kind of just not do the set boxes and bring the draft boxes up to speed. That's my personal opinion. The Welcome, really good card. And all right, 2/3 of the way through the box. I guess we can put these pretty lands over here now. All right, so we got our foils and our pretty lands and our mythics, which we don't have as many as we'd like to have yet. Bauble, gotta love the Bauble. Seraph. Bauble's obviously dropped considerably in price since the release of this set, putting it at uncommon. But it'll go back up there because it is such a playable card. It works in every deck. Altered Dementia for a nice another mythic. Perennial Behemoth. I literally can't think of a deck that Mishra's Bauble doesn't work well in, It's just such a utilitarian card. Soldier. Another common foil. Key to the City. Over the top. So, I love the Bauble. I'm glad they reprinted it and brought the value down a little bit, because they were pretty pricey there for a while. Probably a year ago when I was putting together a modern deck and I wanted 4 Baubles for it, I only had like 1. Sword of the Meek. Gix, hey, there we go. That's a good mythic. And so I didn't even have enough to put them in the deck. It took me a while. I bought a whole bunch of collections and finally got a couple more. But I mean, at the time, they were like $30 cards. And now, they're a $3 card. Oh, Wizards. Liberator. So, I mean, I think they probably should have done the retro artifacts a little more special than they did. And not done an uncommon slot. I don't know why they keep putting all these great, ads in these sets, but at uncommon. Black Blade Forge. Another Urgent Silex, this time non-foil. So, yeah. Could be wrong. It just seems like they're kind of doing things a little weird. Taunos for a foil rare. And a Hurkle. Alright. What are we getting down to here? 5 packs. 5 packs left. Get you through this opening pretty quick here. Alright. Ornithopter. Hall of Dagson. 4 more. I'm about to knock over every pile on the table, but so far I have not, so that's good. Here, Pretty Land, Hostile Negotiations. But, you know, on the other hand, it is good that they did print the bauble at Uncommon, and there's tons of them, so the players can get their hands on them. So, Underground River, I've been saying it for a while that they needed to do the numbered cards to give the whales something big to chase, and that way the regular cards on the set would stay a lot more affordable, because the whales would be chasing the fancy numbered versions, and leave the regular playable cards alone for the players. Tacasia, Dig Site Mentor. So it worked. It actually did that. But then immediately right after they did it, they pissed off the entire Magic community by doing this 30th anniversary thing. So yeah, there's that. Charbelcher, Urza's Command, and we end up with a Whimper. Okay, so there we go. Let me move some of these cards out of the way so we can get to the cards we pull without knocking stuff over. How many pre-lands did we get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Not bad. Our foils were kind of weak in this one. We did get 2 rares, I think, and one of them was the brush land, which is really nice. So yeah, 2 rares, not a lot. Oh, we got the foil mythic. Okay, we're good. All right, let's check our mythics here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and they were pretty good ones. We got the Gix, we got 2 Silexes, Alter Dementia, Staff of Domination, and the Mishra. So not bad at all. Not a bad draft box. Overall, I think it was pretty decent. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Don't forget to check out the description below. A lot of good links down there. It's all free money. It all helps out the channel. So if you want to support without actually having to give me anything, just click some of those links. It helps you out and it helps me out. So thank you guys so much for your time. I really appreciate it. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye.